What's up, guys? How's it going? It is Matt here. So this weekend you didn't see a whole lot of videos coming out because pretty much I was laying on the couch with a fever and just had a really crappy weekend. But I'll give you a quick little update. I did a couple of videos. Those are over on my Patreon for my patrons only. But basically what was going on is this past weekend, besides me and my entire family being sick, is we had the biggest freaking bear we've ever had in our entire history of being in this house. The biggest freaking bear we've ever seen made a visit to our house this past weekend, went through the trash, destroyed the trash, and ate what was left of Noah's birthday cake from last week. Next to that, with the last few days, we've been having major rain, just nonstop. And for those of you who follow me for any period of time, you know that I live on a river. And what that constant rain, nonstop rain means is that our water levels are about 20 feet farther out than they're usually supposed to be. So there's a lot of crap going on in my yard, not to mention the power lines are down and on both sides of the street, and they have my little section of the road blocked off, and I had a hard time getting my kids to school this morning. So there's been a lot going on. But anyway, I wanted to show you this video real quick of what my river looks like at the moment. So here it is.
Look at that. That's freaking insane. Insane. That is not cool. Not cool at all. The entire park is underwater over there. Is underwater. The speed of that freaking water is kind of scary.
Now, the reason I'm showing you that video and I'm talking about all the crap that's going around my house is it got me thinking today, and you know, it got me an idea for a video. And my question is this to you: have you guys started prepping yet? Have you? Now, a lot of people out there, they just don't care what's going on in the world. They just don't care. As long, you know, they don't care about anything. They're so stubborn. They don't care about anyone else or anything going on in the world. They don't want to pay attention. As long as it doesn't directly affect them, they just don't care, and they're never going to care about it, and they're never going to care about their neighbors. So I'm not talking to those people. I'm talking to the people that actually are paying attention or partially paying attention to the world, or the people that don't know this at all, and they're going, holy crap, maybe I should start prepping today. Those are the people I want to talk to today. So I'll ask the question again. Have you started prepping yet? Now, the reason I say that is I'm not, first, I'm not talking about going out and getting yourself a missile silo, abandoned missile silo, or a bunker or fallout shelter. I'm not talking about hardcore doomsday prepping. What I'm talking about is having some extra food in the house, some extra water, some water filtration, enough stuff that you can last for a couple weeks up to a month, enough ammunition, that type of stuff. Have you actually started prepping at all? The reasons I say that is, do you know what's going on in the world today? You probably don't. Because if you're watching mainstream media, what you're probably seeing is nothing except them talking about what's going on at Capitol Hill at the White House. Because to the mainstream media, that's what brings their numbers in. That's what brings people, which isn't a whole lot anymore, but that's what brings people to their actual channels to actually watch, to see how much they hate the White House, and they like to watch and see their interpretations of everything that's going on instead of the actual stuff and the cut and edited videos. That's what they like to see. But I don't even know, have any of those other news organizations even covered anything what's going on in the world right now? Like the fact that we have 3 carrier strike groups over in the Pacific by North Korea. The fact that a couple weeks ago, the North Korean leader had a major threat to the U.S. saying he's tired of waiting, and he wants to strike. Have you seen anything like that? Now, for all those people out there that saying three carriers, whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo, just 3 carriers, no big deal. We got carriers all over the place. No, you don't get it. 3 carrier strike groups. Strike groups. What's a carrier strike group? Well, first of all, no carrier travels alone. Never. It just doesn't. They just don't travel alone. A carrier strike group consists of about 5 to 6 ships in tow, missile ships, defense ships, cruisers, that type of stuff following behind it, with possibly usually 1 to 2 submarines following, which are usually missile class submarines that are following the carriers. Now, if that's per 1 strike group, there are 3 strike groups over that area, which means there's over 70 aircraft. I'll let you do the math. 6 surface ships per each carrier group, 3 carriers, probably about 2 submarines per each carrier group regarding the tensions right now. I'll let you do the math. Now, let me ask you a quick question again. Have you started prepping yet? You know, it's not like anything bad would ever happen in the world. I mean, God forbid, you know, and we don't have natural disasters. Not like this, you know, last couple of months of hurricanes constantly pounding our coast. Not like stuff like Puerto Rico is still not even back online because it's completely destroyed. Nah, none of that'll ever happen because, you know, it's you. You know, nothing's going to happen. Nah, nothing will ever happen. So are all those people living in that nothing will ever happen bubble. Pop that damn bubble. When you go grocery shopping, get some extra stuff. Now, I'm not talking about going crazy and super stocking up on every possible thing you can have all at once. You know, I'm talking about simply getting, you know, like spending another $10 to $20 per each grocery shipping trip just to have, you know, that extra stuff that you can bring it home and store in a freezer in the cabinet. Non-perishable foods like Chef Boyardee, that type of stuff, which has a 2-year shelf life. You know, canned vegetables, same thing, had a couple years shelf life. You know, it doesn't cost that much. I mean, sometimes it's only like 30 cents a can, 79 cents a can, or like out here, 10 for 10. You get 10 for 10, so I'll probably pick up $20 worth when I go grocery shopping tomorrow. So with all the stuff going on in the world, with the natural disasters that are coming, with the November 4th threat that's going on, all the people are like, blah, 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 nothing but conspiracy theory. Look it up. It didn't just come from our mouths. It came from the people who want to do its mouths too. It's not a conspiracy theory, it's real. They're planning something on November 4th. So wake up, right? So anyway, so let me ask you again, have you started prepping yet? I'm just curious, have you started prepping yet? Have you? I know I do. I prep on a daily basis. I always have about 2 to 3, sometimes a month. Right now I have about a month's worth of free food or extra food just in case something bad happens. I always have that. I always have extra ammunition. I have packs that are packed and stuff like that in case anything happens. I need to get home for any type of emergencies, or I have to grab my family and go to our family cottage. You know, I have plans. Do you have plans? Do you? I mean, after all, you know, there's nothing going on in the world, right? Nah, nothing going on in the world. Nothing's gonna happen here. So I'm gonna ask this one last time. Have you started prepping yet? If you like this video, like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends about me. Remember, it's our responsibility to take care of each other and protect each other, and to not be an idiot. Peace.